to another edition of SUNKISSEDSKINS. Today we have something really exciting planned, and as you guys can tell by the title already, but I'm super excited because as you guys know, I am not finding out the gender of this baby, so it's going to be pretty cool to see what the old wives' tales tell us what the sex is going to be. And of course, we're not going to know for a few more weeks, a lot of more weeks, but it's going to be cool to find out. So for today's Sissy Sesh, we're doing a gender test. This is the time that you guys should go down in the comments and cast your votes. I would love to hear what you guys think I'm having.
So the first test that we're going to be trying out today is the red cabbage test. Here, that's what it looks like after we've done that whole process that you saw. So we're going to add the urine into here. It said that if it's reddish pinkish, it's a boy, and if it's purple, it's a girl.
It looks very pink to me.
Yeah, I would say it has pink.
A pink.
Yeah, I don't think it's fully purple.
Right, like I've seen other prediction tests and there's like a dark purple, and this is definitely like a pinkish tint. So we're gonna have to go with boy. Oh my god.
Just kidding.
So boy it is. So for test number 2, we are going to do the baking soda test. So this next test is you take a little baking soda, which we have in glass A, and you put the pea in the baking soda, and if it's super fizzy, like you just shook a soda, then it is a boy. And if there is no fizz, then that means it is a girl.
Oh, that's fizzing.
Holy. That was definitely a boy.
It's like still fizzing, but you could kind of see it.
When we first poured it in, it really was like action. I can't believe it was a boy again. Boy again. Kiko is gonna be very happy about this one. Ones that, again, that I watched here on YouTube, they barely even moved. Yeah.
So it was really exciting that it was fizzing. Like I was like wanting it to fizz because I've actually never seen anyone's fizz. So.
Right.
So for the next test, we're going to do the ring prediction test.
I have to take my ring and my hair,
and then we're gonna dangle the hair over her belly button. And basically what happens is if it's in a circular motion, it's a girl. And if it's in a side to side motion, it's a boy. So let's give this a try.
Okay. You literally just hold the hair and then you let go.
It's pretty much going side to side.
I see.
It's not doing like a circular motion. It's a very subtle like this.
Like look at that. It's going so side to side.
The next test that we're going to be trying is called sweet versus salty. Now I'm going to ask you, are you craving more sweet foods or more salty foods?
I would say that I haven't had like anything like that I'm really craving, but I would say that normally, before I was pregnant, all I wanted was sweets. Like I am such a sweet tooth person, and I've noticed that lately I haven't been craving sweets. Like I haven't like needed to literally leave my house to go get sugar.
And she is like that normally. Like she's down to leave at 9 o'clock and go get a tub of ice cream.
Like I literally love sugar, and lately I haven't been like that. Like I'm more down to go make some food. So I would have to say that I'm not craving like salty foods, but I'm definitely not craving sweets how I used to. I'm really headed more into like the salty-ish foods.
I would say too that I feel like she's been craving pickles. And I mean, it's kind of a newer food that she's really taken to, like the bread and butter, and those are sweet and salty, but I would say they're more on the salty side.
Yeah, and remember when we were at the mall, like I had that that feeling that I wanted ENHOY.
Yes.
Candy.
And that's like salty.
That's sour. Like when you eat it in your mouth, you're like, that's sour. So we're gonna have to go with salty and sour, which is a boy again.
Because girls are sweet and boys are salty.
Okay, so for the next test, it's gonna be test number 4, and this is called the pregnancy glow or no. Pretty much meaning that if you're having a girl, then you are like kind of deteriorating in your beauty. You have pimples and you're just not glowing. They're saying that like the girl is stealing and sucking the beauty from you.
Actually, in her previous update of her pregnancy, she had mentioned that she's breaking out a lot. So
yeah, like I've been breaking out so much, and I am the type of person that I never break out. So to me,
it's different.
It's like I mean, I understand pregnancy hormones, and that's always what I thought it was, but that kind of makes sense that like the girl is stealing the beauty. So they say if you're having a boy, then it's the opposite, and you're just glowing and you're just so beautiful. And so I'm gonna have to go with the girl because I have not felt my best this pregnancy, and I've really been breaking out a lot. But I would have to say that when I was pregnant with Ayla, I did break out more so because I never break out. And so when I was pregnant, I was getting pimples quite often. So we're gonna listen to the wives' tale, and we're gonna go with a girl.
The next gender reveal prediction test or old wives' tale is called Moody versus Mellow. They say that if you're moody, you're gonna have a girl, and if you're more mellow, you're gonna have a boy. I think this comes from girls being more moody and hormonal, and boys being a little bit more mellow at a young age. So we're gonna go with that's the reason why. What do you think?
So I would definitely say that I know I'm pregnant. I am very moody, and I'm very emotional. I would say emotional is a great word. I'm very emotional. Like I find myself crying at videos and movies, and I never did that before. So to me, that would be more moody. I wouldn't say I'm more mellow and cruise. No way, no way, no way. But I'm not normally. With my daughter, I was the same. I was very like emotional, and she was a girl. So I'm gonna go with moody, and I'm gonna go with girl. So the next test is going to be if we're carrying high or if we're carrying low.
And if I'm high, then it is a girl, and if I'm low, it is a boy. So I'm gonna give this to Sissy, and we are gonna see.
I would say I'm more like low.
I would say you're more low too.
Because like over here kind of feels like a little flat, and then you go over here and it's really big.
And you don't have like a bulge right here in this area. It's a lot lower.
Okay, so once again, it is a boy.
Wow, I can't believe we're getting so many boy marks.
I know.
It's interesting though.
For this particular test, I feel like it's not as accurate because you change so much. So I'm gonna definitely, my belly is so small still, and your baby grows the most like at the last like months in your 3rd trimester, and I'm still in my 2nd trimester. So we're gonna have to like recheck this particular test when I get more towards the 40-week mark. So the next test is going to be the heartbeat test, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's super easy. If the heartbeat is above 140, then it is a girl. And if it is below 140, it is a boy. Every time I go to the doctors, they put this little Doppler on my tummy, and they listen for the baby, they find the heartbeat, and it has always been over 140. It's been in the 150 ranges every single time, and they said that is completely normal. So we're gonna go with a girl.
The next test we're gonna be doing is the Linea Negra line. I hope I said that right. Basically what the old wives' tale says is that, you know that really dark line on some women's stomach? They say that if it's below the belly button, then you're having a girl, and if it travels above your belly button, because boys will take you on a long ride, and that means it's gonna be a boy.
So that was definitely a girl.
And you know, the line was so faint, you could
Yeah.
barely tell, so maybe this one just isn't accurate for you.
Well, with Ayla, the line was really faint until the end, and then when I got towards the end, it was like I could see that line so dark and so prominent, but I know that it didn't go above my belly button with Ayla, and Ayla was a girl, so
Could be right.
yeah,
It could be a girl.
so we're gonna have to say girl for this one. Okay, so this next one is a little weird, and I've never heard of it, but we found this on Google, so if
Dr. Google. It's looking at the skin underneath your left eye, and basically it says, like the old wives' tale says, that if there's a V or branches underneath your left eye, like when you pull your eye down, then it's a girl. And if there's not, then it's a boy. So let's see, maybe we can zoom in.
This is weird.
Oh yeah, I don't... Okay, so when it comes to that one, I feel like it's a boy because I didn't see any V or any branches.
Wow.
Hopefully you guys could see that pretty clearly, but take my word, it was a boy.
No lines for me.
Okay, so the next gender test is basically what she thinks she's having. According to one study, 71% of women know what they're having, which is more than 50%, so you have a better chance, I think, overall of guessing what you're having versus doing all of these tests. So what do you think you're having?
This is a hard one. You know, for a long time, I don't care what I'm having, so I don't even like think about it in my mind. Like, I just want this to be a surprise. So I really don't know. With Ayla, they told me I was having a girl, and I still felt the whole time that there was a boy inside of me. Like, I felt that I needed to get all gender neutral things anyways. Like, I was like, no, this is a boy. I would say that I would think I'm having more of a boy, and that is like for a couple reasons. One, you guys might think this is a little weird, but I used to babysit a girl and a little boy, and like a month before they moved, I wanted to get them a going away present, so I got a girl shirt that says big sister and a little boy onesie that says little brother. It was supposed to be at my house 2 weeks before they left, and it came 1 day after they left. So I have a big sister, little brother outfit in my closet. So to me, it's just like a really weird coincidence, and I believe in like those superstitious things that it was just meant to be for me to have it. And another reason why I always thought that I was gonna have a boy next no matter what was because the ring test that we did a year ago. So we did it on my mom, and it literally predicted
All of her children.
all her children. And then it stopped when she was done having kids. And then it predicted Ayla with a girl, so I was always just determined that it was going to be a boy. When I first found out I was pregnant, we did the Chinese calendar where you like do your how old you were, and it also said a boy. So I've just been set on a boy, so I'm just gonna have to go with boy. For test number 12, it is about headaches. And for those of you who watch my pregnancy updates, you guys know I've been having crazy headaches a lot. So they say if you have headaches, then it's a boy. And if you don't, then it's a girl.
So another for the boy.
Boy, boy, boy. This is so scary. I cannot wait to show the results to Kikoa.
The next one is the hairline test. This test is said to only work with pregnancies after your first, so your second, third, fourth, fifth. This is basically based off of an old Native American legend that if your hairline is straight across your head, it's going to be the same sex as your first baby. And if your hairline kind of comes to a point, then it's going to be the opposite gender of your first baby. So let's look and see what your hairline looks like.
Okay, so I know that I definitely have a widow's peak.
Oh yeah, it's a point.
So
sure.
It's not going to be the same as my baby. So wait, what happened? This actually wouldn't make sense though, because if my third pregnancy, if we were to do this, then that means I'm going to have a boy. Like for boys forever, because my hairline's never going to change.
Changes.
Okay, well, it
So
says
I don't know.
a boy.
It could be inaccurate, but I think a lot of these are inaccurate. It's really just for fun. We don't know for sure.
Yeah, these are not for sure.
For that one, it's also going to be a boy.
Boy. For the next test, it's going to be called Dreams is a Wish Your Heart Makes. This one's a little funky. So it's saying that if you dream of cigars, trucks, snakes, masculine things, or penis, then it's a boy. But if you dream of keyholes, that's a little weird.
Like,
I don't want to comment on in case there's underage.
yeah.
Fish, kitchen things, or beauty items, that it's a girl. So I would have to say,
Have you dreamed of any of those things?
I wouldn't say any of these things in particular.
Okay.
I would say that I've been having very vivid dreams, and they're more scary to me. Like I've been
kind of masculine.
Yeah, I've been having very scary, vivid dreams where I have been waking up like freaking out. So I guess we're gonna have to go with boys.
For this last test, it's gonna be a prediction of something that she has no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna do it. Show me your hands. So actually, because she put her hands up, it's a prediction that she's having a girl. If she would have shown me her hands like this, it would be a prediction that she's having a boy. So that one would be point for the girl.
Girl. That is it for today's test. Out of the 15 we did, we had 11 boys and 4 girls. So it is pretty much said in our prediction test that I am having a boy.
Oh my gosh. It was gonna have a little brother, but
we don't know.
we don't know.
It's just all fun and games. I would say that I equally want a boy or a girl, and that is why we're doing it as a surprise, because it really doesn't matter. The baby is going to get all of Ayla's hand-me-down baby items, but if it's a boy, the only thing we really need to get is new boy clothes, which that is going to be so fun to do it with him. I am excited if I were to have a boy because it's something different. I already know how to like work with a girl, and so working with a little boy and like my little mommy's boy. But I would love Ayla to have a sister close in age like me and my sister. So I would say that we are happy with whatever we get. Whatever you are in my belly, we are so excited to meet you, and we cannot wait for you to join our family. And you have the best big sister there is in the whole world. We love you so much.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our beautiful segment of what is Talia having.
We couldn't be any more thrilled that this baby is going to be a surprise. So it was really fun doing these little gender tests to kind of get an idea. But again, this is not accurate in any way, and it truly, even though the boy won, I could 100% still be having a girl, or the test could be right. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But that is it for SUNKISSEDSISSYSESH. And if you guys have any video suggestions for next week's SUNKISSEDSISSYSESH, then drop it in the comments,
or else we won't know.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you all next week. Bye!